Shalom Israel, aquí el hermano Israel del Reino del Norte, teniendo un poco de edificación para ustedes negros, latinos, indígenas, que son el pueblo de Israel. Shalom, this is your brother Israel from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and indigenous who are the biblical Israelites. And I'm doing these lessons in the ability that the Most High has given me to do them in English and in Spanish. Call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatah, Barakakadash, and Yahweh, being the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya. It's Yahweh, the creator of all, the Ancient of Days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahweh Shai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, English speaking. Bahasham es en el nombre de, y Yahweh Shai es que ustedes le llaman Jesús o Cristo ignorantemente. So the names of salvation according to Acts 4 and 12, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Los nombres de salvación, acuerdo a Hechos 4 y 12, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Y doble honores a los maestros de la Gran Piedra Molino, donde aprendí esta verdad. And double honors to the elders of GMS, where I learned this truth. And shalom to the 1/3 of the house of David, the elect of the nation of Israel, that are going to be saved. Shalom to you. Y shalom al tercio de la casa de David, que va a ser salvo en estos últimos días, los electos de la nación de Israel. Shalom a ustedes. What do we have here is a statue, okay? Lo que tenemos aquí es una estatua muy famosa del rey Nebuchadnezzar. This is from Nebuchadnezzar, from the king of Babylon. Rey de Babilonia, que no podía descifrar este sueño. And the person that deciphered this dream was Daniel, the prophet from the tribe of Judah. Okay? Y el que le descifró este sueño fue Daniel, okay, un profeta de la tribu de Judá. Okay? So, if you see here, it was 605 BC. If you see the time here, 2000 AD. Okay? So that's how much time has passed. Es cuánto tiempo ha pasado. Para que veas that this statue is a what you would call a ruler of time. It measures the time that has gone by. Esto representa una regla de tiempo y cuántos imperios han caído en ese tiempo. So if you see here, you have these empires that have fallen. These 4 empires. Well, 3 have fallen and 1's about to fall. So 3 imperios ya cayeron y el último está por caer. So this is what we have to understand, that we have to be patient, because this has been thousands of years as our punishment for disobeying and breaking the covenant of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Tenemos que tener paciencia porque nosotros somos los que quebramos el pacto que el Padre Todopoderoso nos dio, y Él nos puso en esclavitud por este tiempo, miles de años, a la gente que Él ama. And this has been thousands of years to the people that He loves. Okay? So, let's go to the scriptures and get more understanding, and then we'll come back. well, you know what? Let's just go and do it right now. So, the head of this statue, this gold head, represents Babylon, which is the lion. Okay? And the lion with wings is representative of how they shared the empire with the Assyrians. So the lion represents the Babylonians, and the wings represent the Assyrians. So Babilonia representado de león, y las alas es representativo de qué? Asiria. Okay. Followed by the bear, which is the chest, okay, which is the Medo-Persians, two empires that shared it as well. Okay. So el pecho viene siendo representativo de este oso, que son 2 naciones, los medos y los persios. Okay, porque tiene unas costillas en su boca el oso. Okay. Then you have the leopard, or the cheetah, however you want to say it, which would be the trunk, the stomach to the waist. Okay. So, este leopardo con alas viene siendo los griegos. El primer instante donde caucásicos, bolillos, empezaron a reinar. Okay, 331 BC con Alejandro el Magno. Okay, so that's that empire has fallen as well. Now we are in the Roman Empire. Okay, the Roman Empire came after the Greek Empire, and we are still part of the revised Roman Empire as we speak. We're waiting for it to fall. We are at the 10 toes. Estamos aquí los 10 dedos, hermanos. Y este imperio, América, va a caer, que es parte de Roma. Okay. 1766, okay, empezó el imperio otra vez, continuado de Roma. Okay. So this is all Bible prophecy, and we have to be aware of this. These prophecies had to come to fruition. Estas profecías tenían que pasar, o si no el Señor es un mentiroso. So vamos a ver y terminar con esto. So this is Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel. So the topic is what? The children of Israel. Against the whole family, so all 12 tribes, which I brought out from the land of Egypt. Okay, so he's speaking to who? All 12 tribes. Okay. Amos capítulo 3 versículo 1. Oye esta palabra que ha hablado Yahweh contra vosotros, hijos de Israel, contra toda la familia. So está hablando a las 12 tribus aquí. A toda la familia que hice subir de la tierra de Egipto, dice así. Okay, so está hablando cuando nos sacó de Egipto. Okay, verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Okay, so the Lord only knows the nation of Israel of all the people on earth that He created. He's only dealing with the people, with the children of Israel. Okay, this is the only people He knows. He created all mankind and everything, but this is the people that he's dealing with, that He made a pact with. He didn't deal a pact with nobody else. He doesn't know anybody else. Okay. Amos capítulo 3 versículo 2. A vosotros solamente ha conocido de todas las familias de la tierra, por tanto castigaré por todas vuestras maldades. Y por eso somos castigados, hermanos. Porque el Señor es el único que nos conoce. Okay. Si no nos amara, no nos castigaría. If the Lord didn't love us, He wouldn't punish him. You know? So, keep that in mind. Amos chapter 3 verse 3. Can two walk together except they can be agreed? Right. Because if you're trying to get two people to agree on something, they can't be friends. They can't do anything together if they're not in agreement on something. Okay? That's very important. And what agreement did we have? We had that covenant that we said we were fulfilled, and we didn't. Okay. Amos capítulo 3 versículo 3. ¿Andarán dos juntos si no estuvieran de acuerdo? Okay. Porque ¿qué está hablando? Del pacto. Hicimos un pacto, el Padre Todopoderoso y la nación de Israel, y nosotros lo quebramos. Verse 4. Will a lion roar in the forest when he had no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den, and if he have taken nothing? Versículo 4. Rugirá el león en la selva sin haber presa, o sea, algo que cazar. Dará el leoncillo su rugido desde su guardia, sino apresar. Can a bird fall in the snare upon the earth where there's no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth, and I have taken nothing at all? Okay, so he's talking about, a fowler, somebody that catches bird and puts the technique he's using. Okay. Amos capítulo 3 versículo 5. Caerá el ave en el lazo sobre la tierra sin haber cazador. O sea, está diciendo cómo pasan las cosas, cómo se captura un pájaro. Tiene que haber un cazador, tiene que haber una trampa. Okay. La gente tiene pájaros en su casa, Esos pájaros fueron atrapados y luego los reproducieron en jaulas para criarse. ¿Se levantará el lazo de la tierra si no ha atrapado algo? Verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not afraid? So in the ancient world, you would have a watchman, looking over, and then he would have a trumpet if he saw an enemy army coming to the city, and the people would be afraid. So what does that have to do with today? The trumpet of today is the men of the Lord who are on the byways, on the highways and byways, who are proclaiming these words and yelling these words. That's the trumpet, as Isaiah 48. Lift up your voice as a trumpet. But people just look at us like crazy people and keep it walking. But that's how the Lord wanted us to do this. Okay. And the people not be afraid. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Right, because the Lord giveth life and taketh life. Okay. Versículo 6. ¿Se tocará la trompeta en la ciudad y no se alborotará el pueblo? ¿Habrá algún mal en la ciudad el cual Yahweh no haya hecho? Porque no hará nada Yahweh, el Señor, sin que revele su secreto a sus siervos los profetas. Okay. The lion hath roared, who will not fear? The Lord God hath spoken, and who can but prophesy? Exactly. And the men that are going out on the highways and byways are afraid of the Lord. That is the beginning of wisdom. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. That is the whole duty of man. Okay. Amos 3:8. Si el león ruge, ¿quién no temerá? Si habla Yahweh el Señor, ¿quién no profetizará? Son los hombres que están en las calles temen al Señor. Esos son los principios de la sabiduría. Deuteronomio 10 y 12 te dice que la sabiduría, el principio de todo es temer al Señor y mantener sus mandamientos. Ese es el todo del hombre. Eso es todo, hermanos. Tenemos que saber que estos tiempos se están acabando. El fin de esta estatua de nuestra esclavitud está llegando a su fin. Okay, you have to understand that our time in captivity is coming to an end. As you see here, this ruler of time, this statue, is about to be destroyed by the second coming of Mashiach Yahushai. So repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Arrepientan porque el reino está a mano. And be ready to be transformed. Y sean listos de ser transformados a dioses, gods. Call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Barak Atah, Rakakadash. Y doy honores a los maestros de la gran Piedra Molino. Aprendí esta verdad. Y el que tenga oídos escuche. And he that have ears, let him hear. Shalom.